In Lagos, power is never permanent. It's borrowed, and eventually, it is collected. In the heart of Nigeria's most populous city lies Oshodi, a place where politics is loud, loyalty is rented, and influence is defended with force. And for years, one man ruled this battlefield. His real name was Olayemi Matthew Eniola, but the streets didn't call him that. They called him Esi Oluwo, feared by rivals, protected by followers, respected and quietly courted by politicians, until the day he was hunted down in public. Just 2 days before a major election. This is not just the story of how Esi Oluwo died. This is the story of how power really works in Lagos. And by the end of this video, you will understand why many believe his death was never accidental, and why some people are still afraid to talk about it. This video answers one question many Nigerians still ask today. Who was Esi Oluwo, and how did he really die? To understand how Esi Oluwo died, you first need to understand where he came from. Olayemi Eniola was born and raised in Lagos, not in classrooms, not in boardrooms, but in the relentless hustle of Oshodi. Oshodi is more than a bus stop. It's an economic artery, a political weapon, a battlefield disguised as a marketplace. Control Oshodi's transport system, and you control movement, money, and people. That's where Esi Oluwo found his footing. Esi Oluwo rose through the ranks of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, the NURTW, an organization where leadership is earned through dominance, loyalty, and the ability to mobilize crowds at will. He wasn't just strong, he was strategic. People noticed his sharp mind, his fearlessness, his ability to command loyalty instantly, and somewhere along the way, the name stuck, Esi Oluwo. By his early 40s, he wasn't just a union man. He controlled motor parks, loading bays, entire street factions. When Esi Oluwo spoke, people listened. When he moved, opponents stepped aside. Oshodi had a new power center. Esi Oluwo's political journey was anything but stable. He initially aligned with the Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN. Later, he switched to the People's Democratic Party, PDP. But then came the decision that would seal his fate. Just days before the 2015 Lagos gubernatorial election, Esi Oluwo defected back to the All Progressives Congress, APC. This was the moment Esi Oluwo stepped out of street politics and into something far more dangerous. Because in Lagos, street power can protect you, but political power can erase you. According to his personal aide, Ikechukwu Jeff, a high-level political meeting took place in Ikoyi, a so-called peace meeting. Esi Oluwo was allegedly invited by powerful APC figures to help the party regain lost ground in Oshodi. He was promised political recognition, support, protection. And for a man who had once ruled Oshodi, this sounded like a chance to regain influence. But here's the mistake Esi Oluwo made. He believed political loyalty worked like street loyalty. It doesn't. Esi Oluwo returned to Oshodi and publicly aligned with the APC, April 9, 2015, 2 days before the gubernatorial election. Oshodi was alive with chants, campaign posters everywhere, campaign songs echoing through the streets, tension beneath the celebration. Esi Oluwo arrived at a pro-APC rally surrounded by supporters. Some welcomed him. Others saw him as a provocation, a threat. Within rival union factions, his presence was viewed as an insult, proof that old enemies were being resurrected. Then it happened. Arguments, shouting, pushing, and suddenly, gunshots. Esi Oluwo was shot at, but the bullets didn't stop him. He ran. The rally collapsed into chaos. People scattered. and the man who once commanded Oshodi was now fleeing through it. Esi Oluwo was pursued through the streets, down toward Ajao Estate bus stop. There, his luck ran out. Witnesses say he was cornered. What followed wasn't quick. He was beaten with heavy wooden planks, hammers, blunt weapons, left unconscious, bleeding. By the time he was rushed to Isolo General Hospital, it was already over. Esi Oluwo was declared dead. A man who once ruled Oshodi was gone. News spread instantly. Markets shut down. Streets emptied. His supporters carried his body to the local government secretariat, demanding justice. Police promised investigations. For a moment, it looked like accountability might follow. Just months later, violence struck again. In July 2015, Olayemi Matthew, known as Mamok, a close ally of MC Oluomo, was gunned down while getting a haircut on Mosaku Street. Broad daylight, no warning. Rumors exploded. Some claimed Mamok fired the fatal shot that killed Esi Oluwo. Others believed he was being silenced. Messages circulated online, warning people to stay away from Oshodi. Fear returned. Police denied that any retaliatory threats were issued. But fear doesn't wait for confirmation. In November 2015, a man named Jamiu Adedumoye was arrested. He admitted to striking Esi Oluwo with a plank. Another suspect, Murtala Awenya, known as Horse Pain, was also picked up earlier. But many residents believed the truth stopped there, because the names people whispered were never arrested. On April 22, 2015, Esi Oluwo was buried in Ota, Ogun State, inside a house he was still building. The house was unfinished, just like his story. To some, he was a villain. To others, a political pawn. To his people, he was Baba Esi, a provider, a protector, a man who challenged powerful forces. And to this day, the questions remain. Was Esi Oluwo killed for politics? Was it street rivalry? Or was it both? If arrests were made, why do people still whisper the same names? Maybe the truth is known, just not spoken. The story of Esi Oluwo is bigger than one man. It's the story of a city where power is temporary, loyalty is dangerous, and alliances can cost your life. This has been the rise and fall of Esi Oluwo. What do you think about this story? Please leave a comment. And if this story opened your eyes, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more untold Nigerian street histories. Stay aware, because in Lagos, power never sleeps.